What up, YouTube, Facebook? I got this book here. It's called Too Big to Fail. It's a big book, but I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? I show a book every time I try to come on and I show the book I'm reading or about to read. I'm about to get to this one. I'm still working on that other book that I had. But today, I want to talk about President Obama. Yes, it's like the greatest subject to talk about because having a black president is like the greatest thing ever. You know what I mean? It's been a long time coming, and finally we have it. But we have to talk about the negative side of the things that are going on. Primarily, I want to talk about this man named Dick Cheney. I don't know if everybody knows who Dick Cheney is. He's the former vice president, okay? Thorough asshole. I would say something different. I do have a vocabulary, but I can't come up with anything else that's worth saying about him. But personally, I think he's an asshole. Dirtbag, dipshit. I won't say anything else because it might get me in trouble. But anyway, Cheney is basically criticizing the president, okay? Now, I have to give you a little history on this, and I'm going to make it pretty quick because I don't have much time, and I know you don't either. Basically, Cheney was in office for 8 years, had 2 wars going on in Afghanistan and Iraq, and he has the nerve, audacity, and gall to complain about Obama, who has just came into the office. He's been there a year now, but at the time he was talking about it, he had just came into office and he was working on his decision about the 30,000 troops. And this guy's criticizing him, calling him dithering and saying he's weak on terrorism. And, you know, this is the Republicans' game, you know what I mean? This is what they do. But being that it's a black president, the scrutiny is extra strong. I'm talking about it's like powerful. It's so strong you could cut it with a knife, you know what I mean? They're coming at him in any way, form, or fashion, and it's usually racial. But the comment I want to talk about that Obama had accepted the apology from, and the comment that's being talked about all around, is the comment that Senator Harry Reed made. His comments basically said, President Obama is a light-skinned black man, and at the same time, he doesn't use that negro talk. He knows when to use it. And yeah, the comment is a little off color, but to really call it racial, I really wouldn't say that. But it is off color, don't get me wrong. But to say it went so far, because Republicans have the nerve to talk about he needs to step down, he needs to get out of his position and all of this. But the Republicans have lived on a platform of racism since, I don't know, since pretty much the party's existence for the most part. But they really can't say anything, so they have to leave that subject alone. But at the same time, they put their little pot shots at him, you know, pot shots. But Obama accepted his apology. His comments were unartful, as the words Obama used, unartful. Now, I had to go look it up because I wanted to get, I could basically get it from context clues, but I wanted to look it up because when this man talks, it's like, it's so professional, it's so suave, it's so debonair. It's just so, it's like a pimp, you know what I'm saying? It's like a pimp talking when you listening to him. He thinks about what he says. I mean, this stuff is just unimaginable with a president. I mean, dealing with Bush for 8 years, I mean, when you see this, it's like, wow, you know what I mean? This is a real president. What did we have before? Oh, Lord, help me. But for the most part, Cheney, I got to give you another little quick history on him. Cheney deferred from the Vietnam War 3 times. 3 times. Now, how can you even talk about a man dithering and you ran like a coward with your tail between your legs, and you have the nerve to say something to Obama? You didn't even say anything. If you go look it up, go on the computer and look this up, because I don't want you to just listen to me. Go on the computer and look up Cheney and look and see how many interviews you find. You probably find a hell of a lot more interviews prior to Obama getting in, after Obama got in, than before. Because for 8 years, he was like silent. You know, you couldn't even say nothing to the man. The man did no interviews, really. He barely talked. You know what I mean? But his company, Halliburton, is making billions, millions, if not billions of dollars. And this guy over in Iraq, currently, as we speak, I mean, literally, he's making billions. Big business. This is big business. Whatever we're talking about, it's nothing. So when he's doing what he's doing a disservice to our president. And he's doing a disservice to our country. And you know, it's very upsetting. And I think he should just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. Cut it out. You had your 8 years. You fucked them up. I mean, what else is it? What else is there to say? Beat it. Kick rocks. Kick rocks twice. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. You have nothing to say. Your wars were underfunded. They underfunded Afghanistan. They overfunded Iraq. They weren't paying attention during September 11th. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. And you got the nerve to talk when this president is trying to assess the situation. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like this, and I'm going to end it off with this. It's kind of like George Bush was in a house, right? And he just took a dump, copped a squat, piss, had rats, roaches, vermin, anything nasty you could think of covered all over the floor, all over everywhere, all over the walls. And it seems it's like Bush was walking out and he kicked him out a little space so he could walk a little path. And then he saw Obama. Oh, hey, man, what's going on? How you doing, man? Yeah, come on in. And Obama came into a shitstorm of BS. And that's real talk. But leave your comments. Get at me. Drew to theorize. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do it.